Hi, Eric Linask here at ITEXPO. We're here at the Rio in Las Vegas, and talking to me on today's program is Tom Elliott from Allworx. Tom, thanks for joining me. Good to see you.
Great to be with you. Appreciate the opportunity.
So, you know, it seems like every time we get to talk, you've always got some new products that Allworx has come out with. So I'm going to assume that there's some recent new products that you have this time as well.
Yeah, we do. We've actually been doing a lot of work in the mobility area in the last year or so. So over that period of time, we've brought out some products that work on an iOS platform and Android platform that really is an extension of our server-based products, the product called Reach. So that product's been in the market now for a little over a year. It's getting a lot of good activity in the marketplace in the small business arena. Folks like the ability to have the mobility interface with their IP phone system, and that's helped us out. We've also kind of extended that to a product we call Interact Pro, which is a new product that we just recently introduced that's as a desktop type product that has a Reach look to it that allows folks to be able to drag, drop calls, record calls, and so forth. And it also will work in conjunction with our ACD, our automatic call distribution software as well. So that's something that's new. We've got some new stuff on the horizon. Software-based products that take advantage of using cloud capabilities along with our premises-based solution. So we end up with a hybrid situation. We're targeted at small business. So again, these products are all products that are designed to give small businesses the enterprise class capabilities that they're looking for, as well as to take advantage of cloud type services, mobility type services, and the kind of the steady premise-based product that we've had all along for that marketplace.
So, you know, you mentioned the needs of the smaller end of the market compared to the large enterprise. You know, certainly the mobile workforce generally has grown significantly during the last half decade or more. How important is it for the small end of the market, you know, your target customer base, to have a good mobility solution that allows them to conduct their business wherever they are?
Well, I think it's important because the demand is there. The way companies are operating these days with the mobile workforce, we still see a lot of the traditional marketing going on, or the traditional implementations going on, where people have a desk and they have a phone. But I tell everybody they need 3 phones. You know, you need an off. People would still like to have offices. Offices haven't been eliminated completely yet.
Right.
And so you'd like to have your phone there. You'd like to have a phone at home that can match up with the phone that you've got in your office, and it can be remote. So you can have in my case, I have an office in Rochester, New York, our headquarters. I mirror that phone with an office at my home in Houston, Texas, and then also I have the mobility product as well. So I say see the 3. You need everybody should have 3 phones, not none.
So, taking that a little bit further, you've got 2, 3, who knows, maybe even a 4th phone for some users. How do you make that easy for a small business IT manager to manage and operate and maintain? That's certainly one of the big things that small businesses can't afford the luxury of is a huge IT staff.
Right. Yeah. Well, and from our perspective, it has to be integrated. Things have to be integrated. The phones has to be integrated with the server. That's why we sell with our server. We sell proprietary phones. There's proprietary software that works with the other interfaces. So having your own phone line in conjunction with your server, where you can integrate these services and then take a mobility product and integrate that, is, to us from a manufacturing standpoint, is a big advantage, because you're right. An IT department, or one that's part-time, where you've got a mobile workforce, doesn't want to spend hours and hours and hours trying to figure out how does this BYOD device work with this third-party phone I bought, work with this server or this other service. What you want is a simple solution. So everything kind of looks the same, acts the same. My phone in Houston, Texas, in my office looks just like my phone, acts just like my phone. rings when my other phones ring, and so forth. So it's an integrated solution. So there's very low maintenance for the IT department if it's integrated properly by the manufacturer.
Now, you mentioned the trend towards BYOD. Obviously that's certainly huge in the small business market. Again, an easy way for small business owners to cut cost is, hey, use your own device. Do solutions like yours support effectively any mobile device, or are you iOS, Android?
Well, we're iOS and Android at the moment.
Okay.
And that covers the bulk of the market, especially
it does.
for the small business marketplace. Yeah. So that's where we've started. We've got an ongoing development program with mobility. We've got a team set up that focuses on that and focuses on software and cloud apps and so on that we intend to bring to market. So there'll be other things that get added to that, but we're trying to cover that middle 80% of small business when we do our development.
Sure. Generally speaking, how's business been?
Business has been great. We've had significant growth year over year. We're a subsidiary of Windstream, and Windstream sells our product. They've done a great job in terms of selling our product. But we've been continuing to add to our nationwide dealer base. We're adding new dealers every month. We've seen a large influx of data VARs, in addition to traditional telephony VARs that like the product, they like the reliability, and so on. So we've been experiencing good, solid growth across the country.
Is the increased attention from the data VARs that you mentioned, is that a result of your being a Windstream subsidiary, or is there something else driving that interest?
No, I think what's happening with the data VARs is they're into managed services, and they start out with data and doing the IT stuff for their customers, and they're getting kind of dragged kicking and screaming into the voice side of things. The customer, their small businesses, looks at them and says, "Look, you've been handling my computers, you've been handling my network. I got to move. I've got to add. Why can't you do my voice communications?" And so, the ones that we talk to, a lot of them are saying, "Gee, I've been kind of avoiding this for a long time, but now's the time, and I see it as an opportunity." So we're seeing a lot of good play with them.
Excellent. You mentioned some new products coming out between now and the end of the year. What else do you see taking place just generally in the market? Any specific trends you see impacting your customers or your business?
Well, certainly cloud apps is important for our folks. Maybe a few years ago, people wouldn't think of doing their tax return out of the cloud. So you've got a lot of different stuff coming where it's becoming more reliable. It makes the network important. It makes interfacing with the network more important, which is something that we try and focus on. So we think that there'll be a number of things that we can bring that will integrate. Integration being key with our products that could be cloud apps that would be good for small businesses going forward.
Excellent. Well, we look forward to seeing more from you, Tom. Thanks as always for joining me.
Okay. Well, thank you. Appreciate it.